EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nashville. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line.
Timberwolves. Bird, no street.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Wrigley, complete. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Titan first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
70 Timberwolves.
On first down, it's Ward. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Viking 18.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Ready,
ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. That one is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Hey, count to 60. Count to 60.
Richardson to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 13-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manor. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Let go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Call the check.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Titans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Doolin. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
Ready, check.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, ready.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Count to 6. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Let's go now. 670 Timberwolves.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Buffalo 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
On first and 10, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Ward now on second down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes third and 6. Back to throw is Ward. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. A throw on the move is caught. And he's in. What a drop. Alec Iomatter. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Colts, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. first and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got his man, Davante Adams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1800. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Ready?
Throwing is Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
Let's go. 65 cats. 60, 70, Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
On 2nd down, Richardson. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
19, 70 Lions.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Allen Iomatter. Touchdown Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Very scouting there. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing, Richardson. A pressure that got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 18, 5 here. Go.
Second down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70, hot 70, trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Ready from the gun on third down, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Cougar 19.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how...
That is good. What a throw. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Try to start on the ground. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Nick Cross will bring him down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Back to 60. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on. Hit. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw. He gets this one complete to Pittman. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down,
Here we go,
Indianapolis.
Press on lead.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown.
Oh, the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That is just a big-time play. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Here's Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll let this go for Goddard. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. arrives a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
70 live.
Left side, taken in by Ileman. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Ward. This one brought in by Ileman. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And he is out of bounds. That one good for 29.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. He's going nowhere. Loses the yardage on that play.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look deep for Adams. And they will finally catch him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Now,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Titans. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
60 Vikings.
Give up the middle to Taylor. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A big run from Taylor. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down.
Come on.
In motion is Warren.
60 Vikings.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their
Let's go
48-yard
now.
line.
Viking 18. Go.
Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Bronco Dragon 60.
Off play action, it's Ward. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the gun, Ward. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Richardson got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. On 1st and 10, he's in trouble, and down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Down. 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
3rd and long.
Panthers, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep for Pittman. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.